forever.
Well, do me a little bit more than you normally do, because I'm very intolerant to that kind of stuff. But go ahead, whatever you're comfortable. 4 or 5 is good.
All right, we'll do 5. 10 is, 7 through 10 they say is for athletes, who, a lot of athletes have one.
Well,
Phil Mickelson has one.
I owned a landscape business,
Okay.
so I'm very muscular.
Yeah, you seem to be in good shape.
Yeah. Although we sold it in 17, so last year, and I've been doing a lot of sitting lately, but I still have muscle, I found out.
Good.
Because when I use it, it's like, a little stiff, little sore.
Well, let's do this, because we can do it again. You can do it goes into an 8-minute treatment, but you can do it multiple times. Okay, so we're going to do that, and then we're going to get this guy going on your hip. So that'll give extra juice to your hip. Now this is 3 times what it says on here, and it varies the signal. So it gets deeper each time. The signal's pretty much the same. It's a patented signal, and it's the same, but it goes different intensities. So therefore, it goes in different depths. So we don't know where that real pain is. Is that the muscles up here, or is it deeper in this stuff?
Well, any kind of arthritis, I just found out from this guy speaking that he's it's the seminal fluid, and that comes out of the blood, and so if I get something moving in there, that might help it.
Yes.
So it's on, and we're doing good.
What's that?
Is it on now?
It's on.
Can't feel a thing.
Can't feel a thing. You probably won't. Most people, they might feel a little tingling as their blood is moving, or a little warmth as their blood is moving. Now, he said he could feel it in his knee, because he's got a swollen knee. But so people say, yeah, but this is a hoax. Nothing's going on, right? So we have this little gauge.
Oh, what does that do?
Well, it measures the pulses. See?
Okay.
So
it is on.
It is on. So if you put your hands there, your hands will get zapped too. See? It is on. It's going through your legs.
Cool.
It's quieter because it's absorbing, your legs are absorbing some of it. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. So it's definitely doing something. And there's 20 years of research on this thing. It was built in Germany. Designed by a German.
Oh, I definitely agree with it.
Oh yeah, the idea. That's what sold me on it more than anything. I looked at the science and I went, that just makes sense.
Yeah, makes sense.
It makes sense, because the Earth has a magnetic pulse. There is a magnetic pulse.
Actually, we live in a torus field. Did you know that?
Torus field?
Yes, and I can, if I have my. Will you mind going over to my banner?
Is this still running now?
No, you're not.
And what's your name?
Richard.
Richard Marilyn.
Oh, Marilyn.
I didn't mean to ignore you. I wanted to get hooked up, and then we could continue to talk. But I live the last house on the right on Bustard Road down here. Tan Brick Ranch House right before Cedars Country Store.
Oh, yeah.
And my dad used to have beagles. We had a kennel out behind the house.
Oh, really? I wonder if we got our beagle way back then from your dad.
It's possible. Yeah. He died in 99. And if I had known half of what I know now, he never would have died. Yeah. So this is why, I've been researching a lot of natural health and all that stuff, because I think the pharmaceuticals are lying to us. And along with the government is lying to us.
I think you have to be very careful on issues. They have the role.
You have to know what you're doing. Doctors are, the pharmaceutical companies bought up the medical schools. They're now in control of the medical schools. They don't teach nutrition, and they don't teach any of that like preventative stuff. All they teach is drug therapy. So what chemical to use for what ailment? So it's like a car that needs engine work. When the light goes on, the drugs now just unplug the light.
Well, actually, in some ways, in many ways, that's true. I'm very careful about what I take. I use them sometimes for some things, but
yeah, I take a B vitamin, a complex, and a multivitamin every day. But other than that, nothing. My mother's 91. All she has is Synthroid, and I'm going to get her off of that too. I just found a doctor who said he can get them cured in like 3 months. So I'm going to investigate that further and get her off of that Synthroid. But I know her thyroid was damaged by plastic hardeners because she worked at Jet Plastica in Lansdale. And she breathed in the hardener, and that's what attacked her thyroid.
You know, I think there are a number of factory workers in this area who, after the factories closed down or whatever, have lived with the side effects. Lansdale Tube on Church Road suddenly closed down, and I'm pretty sure that they had asbestos in that area. Other things, they were working with mica and so forth.
Yeah.
A lot of people.
And
I think the reason they shut that plant down so fast and tore it down and bulldozed the whole area was because it would have turned into a toxic waste dump if they didn't. So.
Yeah.
Okay.
And American Olean Tile, too.
Right. Oh, the Schweikers. That was the Schweikers.
Yeah. And
big house on Skipback Pike.
yes.
2 of them, one on each side of the road, father and son.
Yeah, and Richard Schweiker was one of our senators. Yeah, and the guy who ran the plant manager was Don Benner, and he lived at our house for a little while. He was a friend of my mom's, a friend. There wasn't any hanky-panky. They were friends kind of thing. So they weren't married, but yeah.
Well, I'm from California, so these days we were out there for 40 years. My wife is a native Californian. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, our house burned down in a wildfire, in Northern California. So that's why we
Wait a
moved back
minute.
here.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Not the Paradise.
No, but we did lose. We had a friend who lost a winery in the Paradise
Fires.
Ours was the Valley Fire. It was September of 2015. At that time, it was 78,000 acres, the largest in California history, but there's been several since then. They just keep on getting bigger.
So don't you think that's a little suspicious?
Of course, yeah. I mean,
Especially the Paradise Fire, where the homes are disintegrated, and yet the trees right next to them are green.
Well, no, I saw that. It's very serendipitous. Why that is, I don't know. But one house will be standing, and right next door is one. I mean, even with us, that RV that you saw was parked right outside of a building that burned down, and the RV was fine. I mean, they had exploding pine cones that get thrown for a mile.
Well, just as if it was in a microwave.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, and a microwave beam pointed at a house would heat up all the metal in that house.
Yeah.
All the pipes and electricity and wires and everything. Yeah. So it would burn like from the inside out.
No, that's not what happened. I assure you, at least in our case, I can't say anything about the Paradise Fire, but in our case, my wife was there. It was a conflagration. Unbelievable. I mean, moving at 35 miles an hour. Anyway, nice meeting you.
Okay.
I'm going to go back and make sure my wife isn't too lonely.
Okay.
Wherever she may be, there she is. Nice meeting you.
You too.
So please stay in touch.
And yeah, here.
I'll sit on it while I'm here.
Yeah, okay, all right. And
Let me have a card too.
yeah, take a card.
Are you in this area?
Winnie's my cousin, so she is, and I'm from Virginia Beach. Although my mom lives in Hellertown, so this is a good excuse to visit mom.
Right.
Okay. You feel anything?
No, I don't feel anything.
Not yet. You know what you have to do is walk around for a while, and then you. Sometimes people. I had one guy who didn't feel anything, and he said, okay.
Like I said,
And then he called me about 4 hours later, and he said, I'm sitting here watching TV and realize this is the first time my hip hasn't hurt in years, because he had a hip thing. But it took a while, and when pain goes away, you don't realize it because it's not demanding your attention anymore. So, see how we can do it again if you want.
A little bit later, sure.
Okay.
No, I mean, how long does it go?
Well, it's an 8 minute. It's an 8 minute.
Oh, so
segment.
it's off now.
It's off now. It's in 8 minute segments, but you can turn it back
Okay.
on if you want.
All right. Well, I can do a little bit later. That's fine.
Okay. Either way, just get her on there. Well, I don't know. I don't even know if I should do a talk. We got
Why not?
But you can,
vendors.
you can.
That's
choose to
okay.
go into
They need to hear it. What time is it? Oh, 15 minutes? Yeah, you can do it.
Okay, and it's moving.
So this guy over here, he has a Beamer, and it puts a pulse to open up capillaries if you have any pain areas. So I just did this for my hip here, and it's 8 minutes. You should, if you have any pain areas,
She just did it for you?
just go over there and sit in the chair for 8 minutes, and he'll put the pad wherever your pain is. Excuse me, and then it'll, you don't even feel it, but then it helps to open up the blood and circulate and all that. And you'll benefit from that. So do that. Gosh, I hope some people show up. We need to hire a clown and a
Somebody has to
person in a
stand out in
suit
the
out
road.
front. I think my sign is good though. My sign is really good out front.
Okay.
You can't help but see
I need
it.
one of those things that goes like this.
Yeah, those balloon things. Well, you could do that.
I could do that.
Yeah, why don't you go out there and do that? That might chase people away.
They'll be like, oh, look at the poor seizuring man. They'll call 911 probably.
That's funny.
They'll think, oh, he must be dancing.
That is what it looks like.
That's exactly what.
Oh, golly.
Are you gonna give your speech at 10:30?
What's his name?
Oh,
I'm going to let this play out. At 10:30, he's going to talk, and then I'll give a talk after that. 11. How I should do it 11 maybe.
So if you have anything that's dangerous to bacteria, and you need bacteria to live, I'm just connecting the dots here, okay, it's bad for you. Now they did a study.
There you go. Yep.
Or intentional misrepresentation of the data. What they have.
Okay, I'd like you to say what your product is. We're going to go around and just introduce the products to everyone. So would you like to say something?
No, not really. We just do a lot of sewing.
Okay, we have two ladies here at this table who do a lot of sewing, they said. And they have, tell me what you have.
Placemats, table runners, pot holder oven mitts, quilted items, crew quilts, sports team aprons, barbecue aprons, every team, every football team.
Oh, that's really awesome. Every football team they have. I love these little things. They're heart-shaped.
They're the oven mitt pot holders.
They're what?
Oven mitt pot holders.
Oven mitts.
Rather than a big oven mitt, you got that.
That's awesome. What are these for?
Dish detergent bottles.
To make it look nicer.
Yeah.
How cute is that? That is so cute. So, everybody stop by at the sewing table.
Oh.
I'm going around. Are you calling it a day?
I am.
Okay, sorry, so sorry.
That's okay. You
I
don't
have
know.
no idea what's going on.
That's all right. Yeah, I have some business paperwork to do for something next week, so I thought.
Okay. All right, so sorry. So here we have the origami owl. Okay. And they have a lot of fine jewelry. And how long have you been in business?
A little over a year.
Okay.
Kim and I have been doing it together. She's my sidekick.
Awesome.
But we have a lot of customizable jewelry, lockets, things to represent anything you could think of, activities, sports, jobs,
Okay.
causes like, breast cancer awareness.
Great.
And we have crystals. We have everything from watches to bracelets, earrings, all kinds of necklaces and
Great.
rings as well.
Well, thank you for coming. I hope some people show up today. They can't be out doing the lawn work.
They can't be out doing that.
So here we have another table, and she does a lot of crocheting. Awesome. Tell me some of the things that you have.
I have blankets and baskets, microwave bowls, animals, hats, basically whatever goes on a hook. That's what I have.
Awesome. Thanks for coming. I hope some people show up.
My husband's selling his cutting boards.
Oh, those are so cute. What's the hole for? Just to hold it, or
Wine glass.
a wine glass
You put your-
and a cheese board or something? How cute is that? And you have some flea market items. These are awesome. And I heard that you dropped something, but it didn't break.
Nope.
That was great. I'm so glad. So you have a wide variety of things here. I have a glass collection. I have like 300 pieces of a glass. And it's all the one pattern, early American press cut. Did you ever hear of that?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, that's what I have. So I hope somebody shows up today. What can I say? Yes, this is Tamensen acupuncture. This is what I wanted to do, was have a health fair, but I knew that people weren't going to come to a health fair. I researched it in other places, and nobody showed up at health fairs. So nobody's interested in health. So then I thought, well, then I got to get other people in, like crafts and flea market items. So that's why, I opened it up to that. But I don't know, there's something going on. People aren't showing up for this either. So
Did you advertise it?
on Facebook, I did.
I thought it might have been online. I didn't
Yes,
see.
yes. And then, so that gets out into all the, the areas. Yeah. Yes. And this is a heavily traveled road.
Yes.
So I have that sign out, and I had signs out. So we shall see. But you do acupuncture yourself then?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And what got you into this?
In 1987, 86, I had quit teaching
Teaching what?
First grade.
Ah, first grade.
And I'd begin to study things about how the universe works, philosophies, and that led me into a new career path.
Okay.
Because this talks a lot about this, deals with the two opposing forces of the universe. You have expanding forces and you have contracting.
Okay.
The yin and the yang. And then it deals with balance, and it deals with somatosensory. So how do you feel in your body? Are you overly expanding? Are you doing too much? Are you working too hard?
Can I put you on the lecture schedule and you'll stand up and take the microphone and just, because at 10:30, in 5 minutes, Beamer's going to talk, and then you could talk after that and just tell.
I can try.
Yeah,
It'll
just
be
tell
extemporaneous.
Yes, okay. You just tell everybody what you know, because I'd love to hear it. Good. I'll put you on the schedule. And thank you, dear. Hi. So you have. Oh, the hemp thing.
CBD oil.
Yes. Yes. This is gaining a lot of popularity. The hemp oils. I've had my mom on CBD oil and medium chain triglycerides oil, MTC oil. MCT.
MCT.
Medium.
There are carrier oils like coconut oil,
Really?
sunflower oil. Yes.
They really don't do. They don't do anything. Okay, so it has to be the CBD.
Well,
Okay.
the version of it or the brand.
The carrier oil. MCT is a carrier oil, and our MCT carrier oil is hemp. Not coconut oil, not sunflower, not vegetable oil. That's the important part of having a CBD, a pure CBD oil.
Okay.
We have no additives.
Awesome.
That's what's important. Like we were saying, we have a endocannabinoid system, not a coconut oil system.
So, what do you mean not a coconut oil? What does that mean? Is that not
Our
good?
body is made up of receptors.
Right.
But the coconut oil has no health benefits. It's just
an additive
it's
to
a food-based whatever. Whereas anything that's in this is all plant-based, specifically out of the hemp plant, and that's what you're drawing your benefits from. Your body doesn't get any benefit from consuming coconut oil.
Really?
Or sunflower oil, or there might be maybe some minor nutritional, but everything that's in this hemp works is from the plant. That's it, nothing else.
And when you're adding additives to your CBD oil, you're just decreasing the amount of CBD
Yeah, you're
oil.
kind of thin it out, if you will, so to speak. So, that's the whole.
And I know you signed up, so are you interested in coming Monday night on learning more about it?
So you're running that, okay, yeah, Monday night.
Monday night at 6:30.
And where's that going to be?
At our house in
Near Dublin.
Near Dublin.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
Yes. I will send out an email probably, or tomorrow or Monday morning to remind you, because the seats are limited, because we're going to gather around our dining room table.
Okay.
Because we have a short video, and then I have a packet of stuff that I'll go over briefly, just pinpoint some important things, and then you can read the rest on your own.
Awesome. I will.
So think about it, and then I'll contact you, and you can let me know whether you can make it for sure.
Okay, good. Thank you. Okay, this guy's going to talk now. It's 10:30. Hello? Let me see about the volume. Hello? Okay. So it's 10:30.
Uh-oh.
And we have the famous.
Well.
I don't have an introduction thing for you, so you'll have to introduce yourself.
Okay, well, let's see.
Okay? Then hold it like right up here.
Okay.
Yeah, like you're going to
You
kiss
really
it.
think we should do this?
Yes. Yes, everybody's. I got other people doing it now too. They're going to talk after you.
Okay. Well,
So I'm going to ladies' room and I'll be right back. Oh dear. Here I did. I went to the bathroom again. Duh.